Today we're going to be working in our Instruction Coach book, Grade 1, Lesson 2. We will be reading about science today. Turn to page 22 in your book. Think about what you learn as you listen. The life of a butterfly. A butterfly is an insect that can fly. A butterfly has different stages of its life cycle. Egg. A female butterfly lays eggs. She attaches the egg to leaves or stems. Caterpillar. The egg hatches and a tiny caterpillar emerges. It eats and grows. The caterpillar sheds its skin 4 or more times. Pupa. Soon the caterpillar stops growing. Then it attaches itself to a leaf or a twig and sheds its skin for the last time. The new skin dries and hardens into a pupa. Adult. Inside the pupa, the caterpillar changes. When it emerges, it is a beautiful butterfly. Go on.
Okay, so you just heard the story of the life of a butterfly, and on page 23 there are some questions that ask some questions about what you heard in that story. So over here it says, complete the items about the life of a butterfly. It says, put a check by the words that tell about the topic. So I have a few different choices, and it says the eggs of a butterfly, the life of a butterfly, and the skin of a butterfly. When I think about that story, it told me a lot of information about the whole life cycle of a butterfly. And over here I see the title says the life of a butterfly. So I'm thinking that the story is mostly about the life of a butterfly. So I'll put a check mark next to the life of a butterfly. And you can follow along and do this in your workbook as well. And then number 2 says, go back to the text. So that means going back to the story. And it says to circle the sentence that tells what happens in the pupa. So I'm going to go back to the story. And I think I'm going to reread these two paragraphs, this paragraph about pupa and adult, to see which sentence I should circle. It says pupa. Soon the caterpillar stops growing. Then it attaches itself to a leaf or a twig and sheds its skin for the last time. The next skin dries and hardens into a pupa. Inside the pupa, the caterpillar changes. When it emerges, it is a beautiful butterfly. So the question asks what happened in the pupa. So I'm looking for the sentence that says, inside the pupa, the caterpillar changes. And I see that sentence down here, so I'll draw a big circle around that sentence. Okay. And then question number 3 says, go back to the text. So again, that means going back to the story, and draw a line under the words that name each stage in a butterfly's life. So there are different stages. There's the egg, the caterpillar, the pupa, and the adult. Those are all the stages. Down here it says, draw a picture to show a stage of a butterfly's life, and then write about your picture. So you can choose which of those was your favorite stage that you heard about, and draw a picture in this box, and you could write a sentence to tell us what stage you're drawing.
Now we are going to turn to pages 24 and 25 in your workbook, and we're going to do some work with some of the important words that were in the story. When we were reading, you might have noticed the bold words. Those are the words we're going to be talking about right now. So right here I have the word bank, and I see the words attaches, emerges, and sheds. So this word bank tells me these are the words that we are going to be working with. Over here I see the same words again, attaches, emerges, and sheds. So my job is going to be draw a line to match each word to its meaning. I'm going to start over here and read the meanings. Comes out into view, drops off or takes off, connects or joins together. Well, I know attaches means connect, so I know attaching and connecting are the same thing. So attaches means connects or joins together. Now I'm going to look at the word emerges. Let's see what the other meanings are. Comes out into view, or drops off or takes off. Emerges. Emerges means comes out into view. So I'm going to draw my line there. And the last one, I'm just going to double check and make sure it makes sense. Sheds, drops off or takes off. Yes, so that makes me think of something shedding. It drops its skin off. So good. All right. Now I'm going to read the words again, and I'm going to write each word without its ending. So attaches, so without its ending, it would be attach. So it would just be A, T, T, A, C, H, attach. And emerges is emerge. E, M, E, R, G, E. Good. And sheds. Shed. Shed. All right. Okay. Now, page 25. Circle the answer that best completes the sentence. When you emerge from a building, you come out of it or go into it. So we said over here, emerging means come into view. So I'm going to say come out of it. When trees shed their leaves, the leaves begin to grow or fall off. Fall off. When you attach two puzzle pieces, you join them together or take them apart. Join them together. Now the last thing, it says choose a word from the word bank. Use the word to write a sentence. I'm going to I think I'm going to use the word sheds because for some reason when I hear the word sheds, I think of a snake shedding its skin. So I'm going to write the snake shed its skin. There. So I use the word shed. I'm going to underline it so everyone knows that's the word I chose.
Now it's your turn to give these skills a try. So on pages 26, there's another story that you can read and think about while you're reading. And then there's some different activities on pages 27 through 32 for you to try.